Hi, there's a few things that I need to update you on if you're a customer of ours from outside of the UK. So the last few months we've been able to send parcels, deliveries, duties paid, and that basically means that all the duty and customs is calculated either within the price of the shoe or at the checkout on our callashoes.com website. And so when they arrive with you, there's kind of no messages from the courier saying you need to pay this money before we can release your parcel. Now, unfortunately, we've just had to change this service and we're moving to a different one. So parcels are now being sent deliveries, duties, unpaid. Now, if you're in America or Australia, and then there's a few other countries as well that the UK has agreements with, you can buy shoes from us and without any duty being applied by the time they get to you. So it's worth kind of going on a website locally to you and finding out what charges there might be from stuff coming from the UK to your country. If you're purchasing from Europe or Canada, the duty is a lot lower, or the duty threshold is a lot lower, and all of our stuff comes from the UK and it goes out across the world. So you will have to just check how much that the duty might be before it gets to your country. Now, you will have paid this before anyway if you've bought it from us recently, but like I say, it would have been wrapped into the cost of the shoes, or you would have been told about it at the checkout. So the duty threshold is pretty low in Canada. I think it's only like 30 Canadian dollars. So, and in Europe, it's fairly low as well. I think it's 130 euros. So the likelihood is that you will get some duty to pay before the shoes are released to you. The good news is that we are able to offer free international delivery on orders over 180 US dollars it is. So you might have to just do a bit of a currency exchange there to figure out what that is. But all international deliveries across the world are free, and we've also introduced local returns as well. So if you need to return the shoes, if you're in the US, then you can return them for free, and what you do is you'll send them to a local depot in the US. Other countries will have to pay for their own returns back to the UK, but we're now offering local hubs. So if you're in Australia, Europe and Canada, all you have to pay for is the shipping back to the local hub in your country, and then we pay for it to come back to the UK. So we're making some other changes, and I'm hoping to be able to really speed up the returns process and make it easy for you guys to do exchanges, to track your refunds and to get your refunds. And potentially if you wanted to kind of swap the style for a different one. So all of that should hopefully be set up by the end of this week if I can just sort out a few little technical things. So that's the change, one of the changes that you'll see on the website when you're trying to return or exchange. And then lastly, just to kind of loop back to the deliveries, duties, paid, unpaid processes, I am doing my best as well to try and get a service set up so that we can send things, deliveries, duties paid, so that you can kind of pay for all your customs and duties up front and you won't have the faff of like getting the bill when it arrives in country. But just be aware that when you're ordering from Calla, we are based in the UK and our warehouse is based in the UK, and we're still pretty small, so we can't quite afford to kind of hold stock in different countries. If any of you out there want to be a distributor for Calla, then just, let me know, send me a message. But until then, everything does come from the UK, and just have a look at our website or email us, and the lovely Tracy will be able to help you out in any questions that you might have on that. Thank you for listening, and hope you all have a great week. Bye.